I'm passing it on here on the last 3 days of my vacation in San Jose del Cabo, Mexico, and diagnosed with COVID. Yep, COVID vaccination. If you listened to my last episode, 118, you know that I gave some valuable information on anyone who might have come down with the latest strain of COVID vaccination, COVID strain, that you can qualify or apply to Pfizer directly, their access program. They'll help you to pay for your medication if you don't have insurance, or if you're unemployed, or if you're part-time employed, because the cost is so expensive out of pocket. It's $1,800 out of pocket without insurance. Fortunately, I did qualify for the free program, so that saved me almost $2,000 out of pocket that I couldn't afford to spend, because I've spent $1,500 just to be diagnosed with COVID, because I went to 2 urgent cares in Florida before I came here, and I just spent $550 at the hospital here to be diagnosed with something that I wish they'd diagnosed in Florida, but there we go. So that's the medicine they gave me. They don't have Paxlovid here in Mexico, so he gave me a 750 milligram alternative, which is better than nothing. It's alleviating the symptoms, but it's not an antiviral cocktail, so it's not curing the COVID. My doctor wrote me a prescription when I called her. She called me at 4 a.m. in the morning. So I love my doctor, Tanya Hollinger of Agape at University Boulevard South in Jacksonville. She is an outstanding physician. She actually called me at 4 a.m. to see what the problem was and what she needed to do to help me. And she called my prescription in immediately. The problem is, no delivery service like FedEx, no one will deliver internationally overnight or within 3 days. I couldn't get the medication here by Thursday. I'm flying out on Friday, so I'm just going to have to wait to take the Paxlovid when I get back to Florida. But fortunately, I'll be able to fly because I'll be finished the 7-day prescription that the hospital gave me here, the antibiotics and the steroids. So now here's a problem that I do have with my doctor's office. When I called her office to get an appointment to see the doctor as soon as I get back, being diagnosed with infectious disease, you think I'd be a priority. Here's what the nurse said. We can't see you until October is the earliest appointment I have. So I let loose on her ass and I said, let me tell you something. You people have canceled on me at least a dozen times in the last year to accommodate other people's appointments. And I'm calling as a priority with a COVID vaccination, COVID diagnosis, and you're going to get me a goddamn appointment or I'm going to report your ass to the AMA. So I'll be calling my doctor and reporting the nurse and getting an appointment as soon as I get back, or I'm going to a new doctor that my insurance will be appointing me to because it starts September 1st, and then I'm going to file a complaint with the AMA on the doctor's office. Not my doctor, I love my doctor, but because her nurses are so incompetent that she had that much lack of empathy. Guys, no one should ever accept that kind of treatment from anyone. I don't care who it is. And the fact that I've been with them for 5 years and they know my history, I was really insulted and offended, and I tore into her ass, as you should if anyone ever treats you like that. Don't let them get away with it. So that's what I have to say for the nurse and for my doctor's office, Agape, University Boulevard. My doctor, Tanya Hollinger, she's top-notch. She called me at 4 a.m. as a patient to take care of me while I'm out of the country. She did the best that she could, and she got me the prescription. Her nurses, however, are incompetent and deserve to be reprimanded, and we're going to make sure that they are. So that's it for episode 118 or 119, and I'll see you guys when I get back on Saturday.